Hey guys, it's somewhere at the end of January. I didn't sleep too well last night. I don't know what day it is. I just know I have to be at work. It's been kind of crazy since I last saw you guys. I think I mentioned that I ended up moving back home after my apartment situation fell apart. And that idea was great on paper. But I'm sure a lot of you understand that relationships with parents can be complicated. And it is not working out. I feel kind of homeless, but I have a roof. I'm not homeless. I'm actually not staying there anymore. I am now staying at a friend's house, which has been really nice. He lives in a beautiful area. I think it's a great place to heal and focus on what I need to focus on. But now I'm going to get an apartment. I found an apartment. And if anyone's looking for an apartment right now, y'all know how crazy the housing market is, the rental market, all the markets are all fucked up. But I found a place. I'm moving March 1st, and I'm allowed to get a big dog. So I actually just got this email. I emailed some people about a puppy. So maybe we're getting a puppy in the spring. I'm still mourning Cora pretty fucking hard. She passed at the end of October. I'm hoping this is enough time for me to give this puppy the full attention it deserves. I don't want to look at this puppy and be like, damn it, like you're not Cora. I want this to be a good experience. This next month I'll be staying with my friends, and what I'm kind of doing to get myself centered and, and show you the new place and, do all the things. So I hope you come with me on this journey. I'll see you when I see you. Welcome back. I'm doing a driving one, so there's probably going to be a lot of background noise and clinking and clanking and shit like that. It is now sometime at the end of February. I think it's around February 20th. Yes, because in 8 days I move into the new apartment in earnest. Hopefully, the contractor said everything will be done because the last people who had this apartment destroyed it. So they have to rip out all, they had to rip out all the appliances, and it still does not have appliances. So, But anyway, I kind of wanted to get on here and talk about how I thought things would be different, like staying at my friend's. Now, like I mentioned before, my friend lives in a beautiful house. It's in a very, this little, artsy liberal town. It is beautiful here. It kind of feels like I've been on a vacation. And I came here thinking okay, I'm going to participate in a bunch of self-care. I'm going to go for walks. I'm going to walk around this beautiful little town. I'm going to eat good, healthy foods. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to read more. And I'm going to craft more. And I'm going to draw more. And it's going to be just great. Yeah, none of that shit happened. Don't get me wrong. I have been doing some reading. Some more reading than usual. But all the other stuff, not really. What ended up happening is now that I'm a lot less stressed in my living situation, all that existential bullshit came up. And it's fine. I'm working through it with the therapist. But even for her, it's hard. For humans in general, thinking about death and dying and the reasons we're here and all these big questions that have no answers, it's hard. I just have to figure out my coping mechanisms, because my spirituality, all my coping mechanisms were wrapped up in my old spirituality, and now I don't have that anymore. So I default to just numbing out behaviors. And you know what? It's whatever. I'm just hoping to get through this move, which will be, my third move in 6 months, and hopefully I can just rest. I actually think it's kind of poetic that we're hitting up around this time last year, almost on the anniversary day when my ex asked for a divorce and my life just continuously fell apart. We're hitting the year anniversary for when that happened, and that's going to be when I'm moving into a new place and starting a new life. And I don't know, like I said, it feels a little poetic, but yeah, I think we're finally at the point where there's some light at the end of the tunnel. But Anywho, I'll see y'all when I see you. In 2 days I move, and I have a sore throat, and I feel lazy. Fuck. Life can be a bitch. It's fine. There was one time in my 20s. I moved with bronchitis. It's only a few days of uncomfortability. It'll be fine. I'm just fucking pissed. Fuck. I know I look like a mess right now. So, what was it? Last time you saw me, I was complaining about being sick. Funny story. I had a sore throat that lasted 2 days. It wasn't a big deal. It is now March 4th or 5th. And the move was a complete disaster. To try to make a very long story short, I essentially rented from a slumlord, and the apartment was supposed to be renovated and finished by the 1st, and by the 1st there was inadequate all the baseboard heating needed to be replaced. They didn't want to replace it. There was no hot water. All the windows were cracked and broken, and they put in floors that it's like that vinyl that you have to click together, like the fake wood, and the person who put it in never clicked it, so the floor's just coming up. You move furniture, the whole floor just fucking slides. And I would think oh, the hot water something went wrong. I couldn't turn off the heat. That was the problem with the baseboard heating. The only way I could get the heat to turn off is by flipping the fuse box, and she thought that was totally okay. That's how I should turn off my heat. I moved everything in there, and I still had some stuff at my friend's house, so I would pack up my car and get ready to finally spend a night there, and then something else would go wrong, and I would have to it was unpack and pack and unpack and pack, and I'm so tired. And we finally today decided to break the lease. I had to get a storage unit. Are we serious? If you guys can hear that music, this just what is my life right now? This guy's just walking around with a boombox. In 2024, whatever. So yeah, today we broke the lease. I am getting my money back. I'm sorry I'm so rambly. Everything is just fucked, and I thought this was finally the light at the end of the tunnel. I was gonna start my new life and get my puppy, and it was all gonna be in springtime, and it was just everything aligned perfectly, and I was gonna live in this cute little cottage, walking distance from my mom, and she was gonna help with said puppy, and instead I'm at square one again. Sorry. And I just feel like ever since the divorce, I just haven't been able to make a sound decision that hasn't ended in failure. I just feel so fucking lost, and there's been so much loss, and I'm still so overwhelmed with grief. And I guess, just for now, I gotta just stay where I am, and take a break, and maybe next month start apartment hunting again. I'm just so tired. I thought we were finally wrapping up the year of shit. But it's okay. This was just a hard blow. So, I'm not moving. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. And instead of just rambled, but, maybe I just need to stay where I'm at for a while. and just relax a little bit and then just get up and try again.